Hello everyone, welcome to RC Spotlight. I'm your host, Heather Dawson, and as always, we show you all the ways to live, work, and play in our beautiful city of Rancho Cucamonga. The Lewis Family Playhouse continues to bring art and culture to the city of Rancho Cucamonga, and recently the organization paid tribute to those who helped make it possible.
The Lewis Family Playhouse is in its 10th season, and it couldn't have happened without the wonderful people in our community. The Lewis Family Playhouse hosts a donor ceremony to recognize and present awards to the people and businesses, which with their generous donations help bring art and culture to Rancho Cucamonga.
The Main Street Theater definitely offers young audiences an opportunity to experience theater that they may not have otherwise, as well as the World of Music concert series that takes place in the summer. It exposes a broad audience to various cultures.
It's great to get world-class entertainment in our own backyard. So congratulations to everybody on the 10th anniversary, and thanks especially to all the donors who have been so supportive. You're really making a difference for Rancho Cucamonga.
The Lewis Family Playhouse went on to present awards to the businesses and individuals who helped make the cultural center a unique asset to the region.
We're just thrilled to have a donor event every year so that we can acknowledge that we have some wonderful people in our community who are so generous with their funds, with their businesses, with their services, and it gives us a chance to say thank you. We appreciate what you do for the arts. The arts are very important to us, and our community really enjoys it and really embraces it. So without their help, without their support, we really wouldn't be able to do what we do at the Lewis Family Playhouse every year, and so we're just so grateful for that.
Reporting for RC Spotlight, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
If you missed the state of the city, well, we've got you covered. This year's theme, Leading by Innovation, and that's exactly what our city does here in our community.
The city of Rancho Cucamonga has developed into a vibrant community where people want to live, work, play, and learn. An innovative community that strives to provide a healthy, happy environment with great services and opportunities for everyone who chooses to make Rancho Cucamonga their home. This past summer, our entire community extended wide open arms to visitors from around the world as a host city for the Special Olympics World Games. In partnership with the City of Ontario, Special Olympians from Iceland and the island of Seychelles enjoyed 3 days of fun and community activities leading up to the Summer World Games in Los Angeles. Prior to their departure, the mayor announced plans for our Community Services Department to partner with Southern California Special Olympics to launch programs here in Rancho that will start in the fall of 2016.
We are going to introduce a Special Olympics program for the citizens of Rancho Cucamonga that may suffer from intellectual disabilities, and we expect that a contingent from Rancho Cucamonga will be playing in the Olympic Games 4 years from now.
Rancho Cucamonga is proud of the leading innovation exhibited in our award-winning library programs and services. In December of 2015, the Victoria Gardens Beyond Library's long-anticipated expansion into the second floor began.
Our second floor will have an art room, a STEM lab, an early learning space, a classroom with a kitchenette attached, as well as 6,500 square feet of open programmable space that can be used for different large-scale library programs and events.
The second-story expansion of the Beyond Library is expected to be completed in the fall of 2016. Another significant milestone achieved within the Victoria Gardens Cultural Center is the Lewis Family Playhouse, currently celebrating its 10th season. The Lewis Family Playhouse has been a center of culture for our city since its opening in 2006, hosting A-list entertainers and producing award-winning plays and musicals. Our resident theater company for young audiences, the Main Street Theater Company, has introduced professional theater to tens of thousands of local school children. Our theater arts classes and the Rancho Cucamonga Community Theater has opened the curtain to the stage for community members to be inspired and reach for dreams, ignited by their love of performing arts. We're proud to be celebrating 10 years of inspiring innovation in the arts in our children and in our community.
We have brought in, I would say, over 180,000 school children over the past 9 years, and now we're in our 10th to come see our school shows for our Main Street Theater Company, and that's an education you just can't get anywhere else. And that, along with our community theater, having our community involved, and also the wonderful guest artists we have coming here, it's just such an exciting event for our community. So we're just thrilled. We're in our 10th season. We're thrilled we're here, and we look forward to another 10 more wonderful years.
And one of those inspirations is Jaden Young, who started acting at the age of 5. In 2012, she was cast in the lead role of the Rancho Cucamonga Community Theater production of Annie. Not long after that, Jaden auditioned and was cast in the Broadway revival production as an orphan and as Annie.
I've worked in a lot of different theaters, and looking back on all the theaters I've worked in, this is definitely one of my favorites because it's so fun and professional at the same time. Like from the sound guys, from the makeup people, the hair people, the wardrobe, it's just so professional but still fun. And I'm just so thankful for whoever thought of creating this building and this program, because without them, me and a lot of other kids wouldn't have gotten like an amazing opportunity.
The police and fire officials also lead by innovation to help keep our city safe.
Rancho Cucamonga Police and our San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department partners are taking a number of innovative steps to improve safety in our city and provide education to residents to harden the target and better serve our community. Our police department is among the first agencies in San Bernardino County to use ALPR, or Automated License Plate Recognition technology. The ALPR cameras have been installed in patrol cars and other city equipment, allowing deputies to instantly identify a suspect vehicle. The ALPR technology allows deputies to police our city more effectively.
ALPR cameras assist deputies during criminal investigations while attempting to identify suspects and locate missing persons. They're also used for parking enforcements at the Metrolink and other high-density parking areas.
Another innovative tool being incorporated by our police department is the addition of ultra-quiet, environmentally friendly electric motorcycles. Deputies began testing 4 of the Zero FXP model motorcycles last summer and have begun using them for varied types of patrol.
We have regular gas-powered motorcycles that work very well for on the street and in and around traffic, but the electric motorcycles provide a lightweight, emission-free, quiet solution for getting into areas where we need to be. For example, we use them on the Pacific Electric Trail, in and around some of our community parks and public areas, apartment complexes, things like that, and up in our local preserves and wildlife areas.
Our police and fire agencies have worked closely together for several years to develop critical joint training exercises using various scenarios. The recent terror attacks of December 2nd serve as a stark reminder of how critical mutual aid, joint training, and emergency preparedness is for the region. Preparation through innovation has long been the approach in Rancho Cucamonga. Now more than ever, these training programs and exercises enhance the development of a network of regional public safety agencies standing at the ready in case of a large-scale emergency. This joint effort is now being replicated in other communities and around the nation. The Rancho Cucamonga Police Department, in conjunction with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and Rancho Cucamonga Fire Protection District, have developed an innovative protocol that allows paramedics, accompanied by officers, to reach victims while an active shooter scene is still in progress. A joint agency active shooter training drill was conducted in June of last year that included several police and fire agencies from across the region. Some of these same individuals were first responders on December 2nd in San Bernardino. This innovative approach to planning and tactics saved lives during the recent attacks, working together to get emergency medical assistance to victims sooner than prior protocols allowed. Last year, the Rancho Cucamonga Fire Protection District led the way for emergency management with their innovative approach to preparedness through their Ready RC campaign. Fire, flood, wind, and earthquake are all disasters that our community has dealt with historically and will continue to face. With the very real threat of El Nino affecting the region, all departments, along with our public safety agencies, are ready and have been ready with months of El Nino preparation teamwork. Ready RC is dedicated to provide residents and businesses with the tools necessary to effectively mitigate, prepare for, respond to, and recover from community disasters of all types. Dozens of volunteers continue to train as part of our Community Emergency Response Team and Business Emergency Response Team programs. Rancho Cucamonga is doing all it can to prepare the city, its residents, and its business community for any emergency. That preparation and training can save lives and property. Ongoing efforts will continue to be sure our residents are Ready RC. The Rancho Cucamonga Animal Care and Adoption Center continues to innovate in their effort to care for our furry friends. Thanks to $50,000 in public donations, the Animal Care Center opened one of the first kitten nurseries in our region.
Kitten season is typically through May through the end of October. So when they come into our facility and they're not old enough for adoption, we have to bring them over to the kitten nursery to be cared for until they can be adopted into new homes.
The Kitten Nursery is a pilot program that relies on volunteers and public donations. The Kitten Nursery reflects Rancho Cucamonga's innovative approach to animal care and adoption.
The city of Rancho Cucamonga has taken an innovative approach to improve the quality of life for residents and businesses.
One of the most important things a city can do is provide safe and modern roads that allow residents and visitors access to the community. Innovative partnerships with the City of Fontana and Sandbag and forward-thinking collaborations has led to the construction of the Baseline Road Interchange Improvement Project. More than 10 years in the works, the $52 million project will be completed late this summer and includes the widening of Baseline Road from 4 to 6 lanes, the realignment and widening of ramps, and improved access to the freeway that will alleviate congestion, improve safety, and increase mobility throughout Rancho Cucamonga to Victoria Gardens and our adjoining communities. Rancho Cucamonga continues to take an innovative and progressive approach to promoting renewable and sustainable energy. After installing solar power systems at the Victoria Gardens Library and the corporate yard in 2013 and 2014, city officials added a third generating system in 2015, a 114 kilowatt solar carport at City Hall. The solar carport generates power, creates much needed shade, and helps reduce the city's carbon footprint.
As a result, approximately 165,000 kilowatt hours of clean energy is generated in this solar carport at City Hall. That's enough to power 15 homes.
But the city isn't stopping there. Rancho Cucamonga is taking its commitment to renewable energy to a whole new level with the launch of another series of exciting solar projects in 2016.
We're going to simultaneously install solar photovoltaic systems at 5 city facilities, and these 5 facilities are Central Park, the Epicenter Stadium, the Animal Center, the Banyan Fire Station, and the Day Creek Fire Station. In total, these solar photovoltaic systems will generate about 2 megawatts of power.
In 2015, after 10 successful years, one of the Inland Empire's favorite shopping destinations, Victoria Gardens, underwent an amazing makeover with new building facades along Monet Avenue, wider sidewalks, enhanced lighting, and free Wi-Fi hotspots.
We successfully launched the construction project in March and completed the project in November, right before the holidays. The intent was to introduce an experience, to urbanize a street here and revitalize the experience here at Victoria Gardens.
In addition, new art pieces from local artists will be placed along Monet Avenue in the coming months, enhancing that sense of place. Rancho Cucamonga has taken a major step into logistics, facilitating the completion of the Goodman Logistics Center, which consists of 2 huge warehouses at Arrowroot and Etiwanda on the city's southeast side, and now leased entirely by paper goods giant Georgia Pacific. The $150 million project brings more than 1.5 million square feet of warehouse space to our city and promises to create hundreds of good-paying jobs.
Our studies have shown nationally that the warehouse job of today and tomorrow is one that's much more higher tech and has higher requirements of that employee than the warehouse and fulfillment worker of the past.
The California drought has affected us all, and Rancho Cucamonga continues to take steps to wisely use our water resources as a customer ourselves. Our planning department revised our landscape ordinances and codes to better serve our residents, adjusting guidelines, streamlining processes, and in collaboration with Cucamonga Valley Water District, providing information to the public regarding alternative, drought-tolerant landscape material options. With 98% of our own water use being in our parks and landscape areas, the City of Rancho Cucamonga has made a significant effort to conserve water by installing drought-tolerant landscaping, turf removal, and sprinkler retrofits.
We had several medians that were covered with grass, and in an effort to save some water, we removed that grass and replanted the area with drought-tolerant landscape material. In addition, we completely retrofitted the irrigation systems to go back with more of a drip-style irrigation system that would allow us to place the water directly at the plants, giving us better irrigation and less loss of water as we irrigated those areas.
Investing in our city and conserving our precious water resources. Rancho Cucamonga continually assesses our development code and processes to enhance service delivery and remain at the forefront of development trends. As a result, the updates to our development code have paved the way for new businesses to emerge in Rancho Cucamonga. One example of this is microbreweries, a new cottage industry that wasn't adequately addressed in the development code. Today, we have 3 microbreweries open and 4 more approved to open. Another example is mixed-use, transit-oriented development. Our staff has spent months researching standards that would best work in our community, and as a result, we're getting more developers interested in these developments along major commercial corridors of Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho Cucamonga is working hard to stay ahead of the technology game through innovation to better serve the community.
Rancho Cucamonga is taking innovative steps to reach out to our community and get them engaged with the city through technology.
Our mission is to combine technical expertise with imagination to find new and exciting ways to connect with the community and to allow them to interact with government.
And residents are able to interact with government with technology that ranges from free mobile apps like RC2Go, which puts information about city services, restaurants, and businesses at your fingertips, to the RC Responds app, which gives residents the ability to report things like graffiti on their smartphone, to e-newsletters and social media.
Effective technology enables our staff to interact with the community in ways that truly meet their lifestyle.
And Rancho is refocusing its resources to remain on the edge of technological innovation with Do It, the new Department of Innovation and Technology. Do It combines the old Information Systems Division with Regis, or the Rancho Enterprise GIS program, and leverages the synergy of those 2 entities to provide a whole new class of service to the city of Rancho Cucamonga.
Do It was really inspired around the idea of actually doing it, of accomplishing things. And the innovation piece is doing things that other local governments haven't done, and doing things in ways that other local governments haven't done. So that's our innovation drive.
And part of that innovation drive is already underway with network improvements that include the latest generation voice over IP phone system that will have more features and capabilities, and upgraded higher speed internet access for the public on our free Wi-Fi, RC CAN, both at City Hall and at our community libraries.
We're looking at the public side for that high-speed internet connection increase. We're also looking at the city side to improve our speeds that we currently have here now.
And in an effort to be more transparent with the community, Rancho has launched a public safety dashboard at performance.cityofrc.us.
Important performance indicators such as the response time for police activities as well as the number of emergency incidences that the fire district has responded to in the community are all displayed on the dashboard in interactive charts and maps that allow residents and members of the community to go down and drill into the data to receive real live updates on the activities occurring within these two departments.
And the city plans to expand the dashboard in the coming year to include information about other city departments like Public Works, Building and Safety, and Community Services. And all the advances that Rancho is making in technology is being recognized. The city was named among the top city governments nationwide in the annual survey by the Center for Digital Government. And the effort continues to innovate as the city looks to the future.
It's looking a step out into the future and seeing how technology is going to look a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and how that affects how people will want to interact with their government, how people will want their services provided. It's about meeting needs at that level. It's about meeting people's expectations and providing the best possible experience in operating with their government that we can provide.
Leading by innovation has really paid off for Rancho Cucamonga. Let's take a look at some of the awards presented to our city.
Did you know there's a manufacturer of wood professional bats here in Rancho Cucamonga? I'm talking about Game One Sports. And on Manufacturing Day, they've opened up their doors to demonstrate how they make a professional wood bat from billet to finished product.
We got involved with Manufacturing Day through CMTC, which is a national organization, and they support local business and they support local manufacturing in the United States. Our specialty is to manufacture professional wood bats. And so when my partner and I started the business, the idea behind it was to give players and young athletes the opportunity to swing real professional major league wood.
Game One Sports specializes in 3 species of wood: maple, ash, and birch, offering 3 different lines of product. The G Pro, which is their MLB quality product, the G Series, and G Core.
What we're working on is to get the best quality product to the players. The other part that we specialize in that seems to be the most fun for the players is the customization. We do 95% of what we do is customization, meaning that a team or an athlete will come in, we'll put the player's name, we'll put the organization that they're involved with, and then they get to pick from all the different flavors of colors. Combination-wise, we have over 30 different color combinations that the player can design.
Every part of the bat making process is done here in Rancho Cucamonga and takes about 3 days from start to finish.
We really meticulously take each bat individually and we care for it until it's done perfectly. We have checkpoints from the time that it starts the cutting to the time that it's bagged and ready to walk out the door.
Game One Sports is truly a full facility where it's not only about making a quality product but getting the community in so they can try a bat out on any one of their 3 batting cages.
We've got a facility you can come in and not only try the bats, but you can hold a practice here as well. You can visit our facility Monday through Fridays from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night, and you can come in and get any style bat that you want to try. We know that if we get a G1 bat in a player's hand, they're going to love it. We can give the player a great price for the best piece of wood that they'll ever swing.
If you're looking for a quality wood bat, Game One Sports has you covered. Reporting for RC Spotlight, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
That wraps up this edition of RC Spotlight. If you missed any part of the show, you can watch it right here on Channel 3. Check us out online and follow our blog. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Sounds like you could use some Van Gogurt. It's fortified with arch-rich nutrients to improve your math and reading skills. Catch!
Van Gogurt, thanks. So what's the deal with your ear?
Always with the ear, huh?
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
It's fun to sing,
Zippity zip zip zin zin zin.
dance, and play music every day.
Yeah, go for it!
Doing something artistic inspires creativity and helps you succeed in school and life.
Hooray!
Play music, paint, and dance together as a family.
Come on, team!
Blast off with the arts.
Blast off!
For 10 ways to add the arts into your life, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
I'm starving. What's for breakfast?
Guten Tag!
Johannes, Franz!
I bring you arts-enriched Raisinblums, fortified with increased test scores and creative problem-solving skills.
It's good!
And good for you. Bobby? Susie? Don't worry, that's just the power of the arts!
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
It's fun to sing,
Zippity zip zip zin zin zin.
dance, and play music every day.
Yeah, go for it!
Doing something artistic inspires creativity and helps you succeed in school and life.
Hooray!
Play music, paint, and dance together as a family.
Come on, team!
Blast off with the arts.
Blast off!
For 10 ways to add the arts into your life, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.